It was confirmed that Doom the Dark Ages is getting a brand new secret weapon in the DLC, and I might have already figured out exactly what it is. But before we get into that, I did want to mention that game director Hugo Martin has also confirmed that Doomguy's beloved pet Daisy will be returning in the expansion, and her appearance will supposedly be more meaningful this time around. At the end of a previous stream, Hugo revealed that the Conmaker will have a presence in the expansion, with Nika Futterman once again voicing the character. We currently aren't sure how large of a role she'll be playing in the narrative, although we do know that the story itself won't focus on any major plot lines like some were expecting. Even with that being said, players can still expect to receive answers to long-standing lore questions and meet characters that we've been waiting to see for a long time, possibly including the wretch who created the 2016 Praetor suit. During Chapter 2 of the Doom 3 playthrough series with Hugo Martin and Joshua Boyle, it was stated that players will need to put a lot of hard work into unlocking a new secret weapon that's tied to a meaningful piece of lore that has not been shared yet. Hugo also explained that we can expect to see a variety of different challenge types, with some of the optional combat encounters apparently reaching the difficulty level of the Hulshult Slayer Gate from the Ancient Gods Part 1. With that in mind, it's fairly safe to assume that our mysterious new weapon will be tied to the completion of these hardcore challenge encounters, similar to how Eternal's Unmaker could only be unlocked after completing every Slayer Gate. It wasn't confirmed, but I also believe that the unlockable weapon is different from the potential spear that was teased in an earlier stream, as the community has deduced that the spear likely plays some sort of role both in and outside of the general combat loop, making it integral to the DLC. But here's where things get interesting. When talking about the weapon's name, Hugo specified that they're in the process of renaming it since their initial choice was already taken.
Now that was good.
I'm gonna cut you off.
And I'm gonna tell you the truth. We don't have the name, so I would hint what the name is, but Josh knows we don't even know what the name is yet.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
I had something I wanted to call it, and then that's like totally already taken. So
Damn it,
we're working on that.
Yeah.
I hate that too.
Yeah.
The name being taken would not be a problem if it was a pre-existing weapon that appears in a previous Doom game, which leads me to believe that it's something we've never used before with a proposed name that's already been copyrighted by another franchise. While that is a pretty broad clue that normally wouldn't get us much closer to the solution, I actually think that could potentially be enough to solve the mystery. Doom the Dark Ages draws a lot of inspiration from the classics, so it only makes sense that they would once again look to the original titles when designing a new weapon. Tom Hall's 1992 Doom Bible and early prototype versions of the first game include mention of a demonic weapon called the Dark Claw, which is never used during gameplay and, to my knowledge, has never received a copyright from id Software. If it were brought into a modern Doom game, it would likely need to be renamed, as the copyright has been taken by the Amalgam Comics character of the same name, who is an official fusion between Batman and Wolverine. The Dark Claw is also a weapon in Monster Hunter World Iceborne, further fueling the idea that our secret unlockable weapon is one of Doom's coolest unused items. It's not a super tight theory, and there's definitely a chance that it ends up being completely wrong, but I still think it should be taken into consideration until more information comes to light. We recently learned that the DLC will reintroduce one of the franchise's most notorious enemies. Click on the video that's on screen now to learn more. Thank you all so much for watching today's video, I hope you enjoyed it. That's pretty much all that I have for now, though. Until next time.